When Tony went to the ATM to withdraw some money, he noticed something very strange. His bank account balance had suddenly increased by $750,000. He couldn't believe his eyes. Tony tried withdrawing more cash, and the ATM started spitting out money non-stop. People around him stared in shock. Not wanting to draw attention, Tony quickly stuffed the cash into his bag and rushed away. When he arrived home, the landlord ran up to him, saying that dozens of heavy packages had been delivered to his apartment earlier that afternoon. To avoid any questions, Tony paid several months of rent in advance, so the landlord would leave quickly. However, once Tony turned on the lights, he froze in disbelief. The room was filled with boxes stacked like mountains. When he opened one of them, he found strange items he didn't recognize, including a large amount of ammonium nitrate and high-tech weapons. He also found an envelope containing several passports, all with his name on them. Tony was completely confused and started to panic. Suddenly, his phone rang. Nervously, he answered. A mysterious voice told him that the police would arrive in 1 minute, and if he didn't want to be considered involved in a crime, he needed to leave immediately and head to the nearest train station for further instructions. The voice warned that everything inside the apartment was dangerous evidence, and if the police caught him, he would be charged as a terrorist. Tony tried to ask who was calling, but before he could get an answer, a flashbang grenade was thrown into the room and the police broke in through the window. Tony attempted to escape, but every exit was already surrounded. He was arrested on the spot and brought to an anti-terrorism interrogation room. Tony insisted that he was innocent and had no idea where any of the items came from. In truth, the police also suspected that Tony had been framed. His background was perfectly clean. They believed this situation might have something to do with his brother. Tony explained that they had not spoken in a long time, and he had just buried his brother the day before. With no new information, the police left Tony alone in the interrogation room. Not long after, they received a fax from the Department of Justice. It stated that Tony was granted the right to make one phone call. It seemed that someone influential had provided new information, but no one expected what happened next. If you like short films, don't forget to like and subscribe.